月の怖さを知らない。任天堂64ゼルダの伝説ムジュラの仮面メモリー拡張パック付きも同時発売。64あなたはまだ仮面の怖さを知らない。任天堂64ゼルダの伝説ムジュラの仮面メモリー拡張パック付きも同時発売。あなたはまだ月の怖さを知らない。任天堂64ゼルダの伝説ムジュラの仮面64あなたはまだ仮面の怖さを知らない。任天堂64ゼルダの伝説ムジュラの仮面。Hours. One hope. Rated E for everyone. Hours. One hope. Rated E for everyone. World Wrestling Federation stops for the Legend of Zelda.
He's got 72 hours to save the world.
Stop what you're doing and log on to WWFZelda.com to learn more about The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and to enter the WWF Zelda pay-per-view sweepstakes. Log on before it's too late. Rated E for everyone.
Radio Zelda is now transmitting.
He's playing. He's playing. I knew it.
Just a reminder, 72 hours remaining until the end of the world.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Local time 12:30, and if you're listening,
he's gonna make it. I know he's gonna make it.
I'm not sure how to say this, but there's just not a lot of time left.
You think he's gonna make it?
I hope so.
And hey, listen, kid. I don't know if you can hear me, but you're all we've got. So good luck. Play hard. Win this one, will you?
Though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil.
You've been tuned in to Radio Zelda.
Fear no evil. Help me.
Goodbye. You're listening to Radio Zelda.
Night's falling. This isn't good.
And with less than 6 hours left,
He's almost got it.
I think we should take some phone calls. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. We're listening.
I just...
Believe in the boy.
Mom, I love you. And Dad, I miss you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I hope that kid wins. I really do.
Hey, kid.
I'm using all my minutes.
We're all pulling for you. So if you're listening, hang in there. I know you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Waiting for the moon to drop.
Don't forget, it's all about the weight of the moon.
Do you believe in angels?
This has been a broadcast of Radio Zelda.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Good night, kid.
Right now, you should call Juanita Psychic Red Hotline. You have problem with your loving life? You call me, I do the psychic and tell you what your problem is. Then you too can have a loving life as hot as me, Juanita. Tss, yeah, baby, I'm a red hot one. So, you call Juanita anytime you want some loving. Oh, who's that phoning for Juanita? Juanita's Psychic Red Hotline. How can I make your boring life so spicy?
Hi, Juanita? Yeah, my name's Donald and...
I will call you Don.
Okay. I've been dating this great girl for a year and a half, and I'm gonna propose this weekend. But I'm worried she'll say no. What do you think?
Let's ask the crystal ball. Okay, Don. This girl, her name is Susie.
Wow.
I am now looking into the future. I'm gonna look into the future and see if you are married. And, oh no, there is no future. Everything is dark for everybody, including Juanita. Okay?
Okay. No, what do you mean everything is?
I told you, I'm looking into the future and everything is dark and empty. I tell you, the crystal ball does not lie. Okay, bye-bye, next call. Juanita Psychic Red Hotline, how can I make your boring life so spicy?
Hi, I'm Tammy. I'd like a tarot reading. I'm just wondering what the next month has in store for me.
Okay, Tammy would like to know what the next month has in store for her. So... Oh no, that's not good. Death. Nasty card.
I have a friend who's a tarot card reader, and she told me that the death card doesn't mean I'm gonna die or anything. Just means like rebirth and stuff, right?
No, it means you're going to die. Sorry, let's look at another card and see more into the future. End of the world. That is bad.
What does that one mean?
What do you think it means, Tammy? The end of the world. Poof! And according to these cards, it's going to happen very soon. Okay, next call. Oh, I'm sorry, but we are out of time. So now I remind you to come back again next Wednesday at 3 o'clock a.m. for my psychic infomercial. And do not let these scary calls keep you from phoning into Juanita's Psychic Red Hotline. Only $1.99 per minute. Goodbye for now, or maybe forever.
Young Link returns to your N64 in Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Trapped in a strange parallel world where Armageddon looms just 3 days away, Link must recover his stolen ocarina to save this world. Now magical masks transform him into creatures of power, while bold new creatures cross his path, charmed with luck, both good and bad. Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask for your Nintendo 64. Time is running out.
Want some great entertainment this holiday? Head on down to Toys R Us. While you're there, you can check out the great new games coming from Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask for the N64 is coming October 26th. Some consider it a sequel to the greatest video game ever. Others claim that it's much better than the original, Let's talk with the experts at Nintendo.
Well, being a sequel to the best video game of all time wouldn't be a bad thing within itself, but at the same time, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is much more than a sequel. In fact, you could label it as a sequel, but then you'd have to take everything you know about sequels and throw it out the window. When you first start the game, you're riding through the forest on horseback, and then you come across a skull kid. Your horse rears up, and you fall off, and when you're knocked out, the kid actually comes up and takes your ocarina, and he also steals your horse, and that's kind of what starts it off. You got 72 hours to save the Earth. Link has to unravel the mystery of Majora's Mask within 72 hours, or else the moon will crash into the Earth. And if you can't solve the mystery within 72 hours, game over. There's 24 different masks in this game. If you take the Goron mask and you put it on, then you have the ability to turn into a Goron. You actually see him go through a transformation, and then he's a Goron, and you're able to do things you weren't normally able to do. You turn into a rolling Goron, and that's the only way to cross some parts of the game. If you get a Zora mask, instead of just kind of swimming on top of the water, you can actually put the Zora mask on and you have the ability to walk underwater. You can swim extremely fast underwater. And so there's a whole bunch to do under the water. There's entire levels that take place underwater, and the only way you can do it was a Zora mask. And it's pretty graceful to watch him, kind of skim over the surface of the water. One of the things that makes the game really cool is that the whole time the clock is ticking. The moon is getting closer, and you're not going to stop any of that. You have so many things that you have to accomplish to stop this moon from falling. If you mess up even the least little bit on a couple of these things, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask requires the expansion pack to work. This game uses the expansion pack in a way that a lot of games haven't really used it yet. The bosses are more detailed. They'll have a higher polygon count. One boss in particular, the jungle boss, one of the first bosses you fight, if you start beating him, then he calls 6 bugs to his rescue, and so you have that many more things on the screen. We hit him a couple more times, then he releases about 300 butterflies into the air that will attack you. It's really incredible to see all that on screen. Everybody's going to love this game. Miyamoto is known for redefining the way games are supposed to be played, and this one's no exception. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, your Link, and the world is waiting on you.
Reserve your copy now at Toys R Us with a $10 deposit, and you'll be guaranteed to get a collector's edition gold cartridge with this unique 3D label. If you reserve your copy prior to October 25th, you'll also get $10 off this Toys R Us exclusive gold controller, regularly priced at $29.99, now just $19.99 with this offer.
Un seul espoir. La esperanza. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.